It's the secret book. And that's how spirit book Carmen. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or again keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Foodie Beauty and her sister-in-law. Okay, so this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, so let's get into this reading. The reason around this reading, I like to give, some context. So in the message, in the comment section, one of the subbies said, yeah, something about, okay, so I said something about him wanting to spend time with his family and her saying that she hates nothing about it in the last reading, or about him. She loves him specifically. But there's manipulation. And so the subby said that she had recently exposed the sister, and the sister was liking comments. And so let's just get into that, okay? Because I've been picking up for some time that there are some issues within the family and how they see Chantal, Foodie Beauty. So in regards to the sister-in-law's relationship, I don't know her name, and Chantal. All right, so she is acknowledging when it comes to the relationship with the sister-in-law that it is raining cats and dogs. There's a temporary intensity. One must surrender so that this can pass. One must also release. And request and or is in need of a cleansing, like a spiritual bath. And this is because someone is hiding behind their actions, because higher intuitively they know this isn't right. Multiple moving pieces. It's multifaceted. It's juggling. They're sweating like a sinner in church. Okay, filled with guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. Again, this has to do with coming up just a little too short in the area of love. This is their issue. This is what's being discussed. Being too big for your britches, arrogant, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. And again, it's around this blue blazing, hotter than blue blazes relationship, not listening to your higher intuitive self, people pleasing, pride, ego is within this relationship as well. It's a fire sign, and or could be acknowledging passionate but yet chaotic in the area of business and also in the area of pleasure, sexual energy, emotional energy, creative energy. But then there's also this energy of solar plexus energy, the fire and ability to do what you want to do because you can. So how does sister currently feel about Chantal Foodie Beauty? Okay, so she's acknowledging on the surface that she's coming off like, I'm born to shine, I'm a diamond girl. But she's acknowledging subconsciously she's really just a copycat. She's acknowledging that there's some information. It's old, it's expired, but it's there. And it feels like this is what they're going to use to kind of bring up, or that this information is being brought up about her. She's also acknowledging when it comes to Chantal Foodie Beauty, that to be careful, they both look the same. Salt or sugar looks can be deceiving, and that she's an envious person. How does Chantal feel about sister-in-law? Current energy. She feels like she's under a spiritual attack when it comes to the sister-in-law, that she's fighting off negative energies and fighting a spiritual warfare, needing to clear her energy. So let me just say this. If you go back a couple of readings, I said allegedly that this reading is completely alleged and for entertainment purposes, that if you play these games, there's always somebody who knows how to play it a little bit better. And when I say that, I mean too that culturally, not to say that they're into the brouhaha, but culturally, there are people that know how to use the elements of this earth to bring forth their desires and their manifestations. They also know how to uncross someone who is trying to send negative vibes, negative energy, negative things their way. And so when you are in tune and you can use your discernment to see through, thank you, Spirit, the mask, you arm yourself with protection. And so what she feels like is a spiritual attack is nothing more than one protecting themselves. Because if you play them games, you win them prizes. Okay? She's also acknowledging that she's under a spiritual attack because she's fulfilling a fantasy. She feels like this is what how the sister feels. Okay? And I don't know why, but this comes up a lot when it comes to Chantal allegedly, that it is just a lot of that energy, that kind of energy, that very I want mine kind of energy. And so when this card comes out, it's about making sure that you get yours, but they get theirs as well. And this feels like she's under a spiritual attack because of her choices. She feels like the family is pointing fingers, pointing blame because of her choices, because her desire to do things in what feels like an unconventional way. But it also feels like the family is very aware of what she's doing. And it feels like to make ends meet. How does the family currently feel about Chantal? Yeah, they feel like she's trying to burn evidence. They feel like there's fire sign here, passionate but yet chaotic. But they feel like she's trying to burn some evidence. Look at this, all this fire. They feel like when it comes to her, she's trash and they're trying to throw away, get rid of, tossing it out. Spirit says go back. It feels like they're trying to get rid of her, like trying to burn her. Like, just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it out. The situation is about to explode. Shit is about to pop off in flames. There's an energy of betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. They feel like she is running away. Thank you, Spirit. Watching this shit go down and enjoying the gossip. They hear. Anything else? How does a father feel? Same 3 cards come out when it comes to her. She's trash. Burning the evidence. And she's betrayed them in some form of fashion. Chantal and sister-in-law. When it comes to these two, there is, you reap what you sow. Okay? There's some form of planting a seed. And this is activating someone's soul subconsciously in the middle of the deck. It's causing someone to have rage and confusion. Fire sign again. The yin and the yang. It's balance. And it feels like you don't like it now that it's our turn. What's that saying? It's not so fun when the rabbit got the... Okay. What is Chantal hiding from sister-in-law? Tension around the family matters. And there goes that fire sign again. She's also hiding from the family that there's a situation around a fling ting. She's also trying to tap into some type of spiritual advice. It just keeps saying that. What is sister-in-law hiding from Chantal? They're not into you. Just not that into you. And it's also acknowledging that someone else is not that into you. Almost like Salah. This feels like a dig. Like he ain't even that into you for real. Because look, we have that they have obstacles in their relationship. She's hiding that he could be talking to them about y'all's issues as well. Like you think it's cool, but nah. And they said they playing mind games with y'all, but every day, okay? Chestnut checkers. They skirting on you like every day. Chantal, and sister-in-law. Someone's using their higher intuitive self. They're tapping in to their emotions, divination, esoteric, their wisdom, their knowledge, so that things will be revealed. Subconsciously, there is delayed news. Okay, with the Page of Swords. There's planning, and this is why it's delayed. They're calculating. One is calculating. They're becoming a mathematician with this. So skilled. And this is going to leave someone, the sister-in-law or Chantel, with the Sun card in reverse. A lack of enthusiasm, sadness, unrealistic expectations, ego, conceitedness, oppression, miscarriage, stillbirth, abortion. And you guys have told me about her not being able to carry. So it just feels like someone could be making sure that your manifestations never bear fruit. What is their biggest obstacle? Thank you. Remember, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Interesting. These cards came out. The Sun card in reverse. Lack of enthusiasm, sadness, depression, ego, oppression, miscarriage, all an obstacle. With the Page of Swords in reverse, malice, hypocrisy, suspicion, problems, someone who is unconcerned with the feelings of others, all an obstacle. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, affecting your finances, affecting your heart chakra, affecting your boundaries, lack of money, poor financial control, lack of opportunity or lost opportunity, all an obstacle. Again, Spirit is guiding me to say this: leave people alone. There's this energy of when you mess with someone and you push their buttons and you put them in a space where they have no other choice but to protect themselves, you can't be mad. Like, you just can't. What's next? Thank you, Spirit. What's next for Chantal and her sister-in-law? I'll ask that question in just a second. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, missed opportunity, out of your depth, out of control, left behind, rude, tactless, someone who opposes and upsets your plans. And subconsciously, there's new ideas, new plans, breakthrough, success, communication, vision. There's clarity now. Okay. In the middle of the deck with the King of Pentacles, masculine energy, earth sign energy, fatherly energy is having security now, focusing on his empire and bettering himself and acknowledging that he has a wealthy business and he's a mature, grounded male, enterprising, someone who is preoccupied with their financial matters. Like, now that that's out of the way, let's get back to the matters at hand, which are finances, heart chakra having balance, and having healthy boundaries. It feels like they're pushing you out of the nest. You're no longer welcome. How does Sister feel about her information being on the internet? That's what Subby said. All right. With the Two of Swords, she feels like she's sitting on the fence. There's decisions that need to be made at the heart of it. She wants peace, but this does make her feel like there's a crossroad. She didn't see this coming. The eyes are blinded. I do see water in the background acknowledging that this is emotional. This creates some anxiety, some sadness, but what's hidden will be revealed. There's also an energy of difficult decision, painful choices. This is stressful. This makes her feel like she's the op, she being at Chantel, but she's being torn between two relationships as well. Divided loyalty with the Ace of Wands in reverse, throwing water on a flame, fire sign energy. She's acknowledging hesitant, missed opportunities, wasted talent, and potential infertility. So subconsciously, it's about this fire sign when it comes to how she feels about what was happening. Okay, this energy. She's also acknowledging that that's cool. That's cool. I get what I give. That's interesting. Justice. There will be karmic justice. There will be justice. There will be consequences in legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect. There will be life lessons because of what you've done, Chantal. Contracts, binding agreements, settlements, and an apology. That's interesting because yesterday, not yesterday, that day I did the reading, it kept saying there's going to be a fake apology, and here it says an apology. Decisions needed to maintain justice. law and order. There will be balance. Yes. Libra sign energy is on this card as well, sending you all love and light. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.